Hello everybody and welcome to episode 15 of I'll Save You with Sheffield Wednesday. Welcome to season 2. Welcome to the opening night of the season as we face Hull City. Before we do that, we have got a summer transfer window to discuss. So let's do that first. Well, we welcome back the infamous transfer blocker, but I can tell you the information on the right-hand side of the screen. So it's 5 in at the moment, 10 out the door. Let's look at the ones that have gone. So we've let a few youngsters go out on loan in Kabai and Brown. Fernandez left the football club on a free transfer. Bernard left for Darmstadt. Segura went to Portugal. Ingelson went out on loan to Hammarby. Ugbo's gone on loan to Bolton. Thornton has gone to Leicester for £525,000. Jamal Lowe has gone out on loan, as has Raul Petretta. So we have had a little bit of a churn in the squad. Jan Valery is still here. Nothing happened with that in the end. So, yeah, we've still got some work to do to bring some players in. Another goalkeeper, probably another centre forward, another midfield player, another defender. It's kind of what I'm thinking before the window closes. Let's have a look at the players who have come in so far. And we start with Maxime Bouchy. He has joined us on a free transfer after leaving Reims. Good, solid defender. 26 years old. Plenty of pace, plenty of acceleration, good stamina. Can play right up that right-hand side. So he replaces Bernard. And I think it's a decent swap, to be brutally honest. Obviously, he can play as a right back. He can play as a right wing back as well. So if we want to change formation, then we have that option. After West Brom's relegation to League One last year, we pounced to bring in Josh Madger on a free transfer. Very good player on paper. Currently injured though, sadly for us. So he's out for up to 2 weeks. Has been fairly susceptible to injuries throughout his career. But he is a decent signing. He scored plenty of goals for a relegated West Brom side last year. I'm hoping he can back that up with us. We managed to grab the loan signature of Freddie Potts. He is here for the rest of the season. A good young player. 3-star at the moment. Potential to be a 4.5-star player. And yeah, he looks fairly decent on paper. And we'll see what he can do in that defensive midfield role. We bought in another attacking player in Miles Pert Harris. Again on a free transfer after he left Brentford. Good player. Will play down the centre of the park. Not sure if he can play centre midfield, but we'll see over time whether that's a thing. Good technical ability. Some good physical attributes as well. Looking forward to seeing what he can do. Potential to be a 4.5-star player. And last man in the door thus far is Niall Huggins. He has joined us on a free transfer after leaving Sunderland. Right back and left back. So we do have plenty of options with him. Good pace, good acceleration. Obviously with us playing the 5 at the back system, it is important that those players can get up and down the pitch pretty quickly. So yeah, we'll see how Niall gets on. So Norwich City joined Ipswich Town and Birmingham City in promotion to the Premier League. So the Sheffield Derby is still on the calendar. Leeds United are back in the Championship, as are Burnley, as are Wolves. Coming up from League One, we had Luton, we had Cardiff City, and we had Huddersfield Town, which was a welcome return to this level from their perspective. So, Wolves are the favourites at 1 to 10. So that's odds on, basically, to come back up. Burnley 7-2, Leeds 7-2, Sheffield United 7-1, Southampton 17-2, Leicester 11-1, Middlesbrough 11-1, and then Swansea and Coventry at 13-1. So it's an open race, according to the bookies, at least. Obviously, we are in a much better position than what we were last season. 50-1 for us. So I want to try and finish halfway if we can. I think that would be good progress from our perspective. We start the season on a level playing field this time around, which obviously we didn't last time. So yeah, let's get off and running with a big derby on the opening day. So here are the two starting lineups for this one, as Pandair starts in goal for Hull. Drame, Hughes, Famwu, Williams, Mizuo, Slater, Belusi, Omar, Milner, with Ollie McBurney leading the line. As we start with Charles in goal, Iorfa, Obayo, Weaver, Bushy, Marcondes, Bannon, Lowe, Potts, Pert Harris, with Bailey Calamatri alongside him. As it is very much the case, if you are fit, you are in the squad for tonight's game. But we will see how we get on opening night. We need to beat Leicester at the start of last season. Can we do the same thing to playoff chasing Hull City? We will find out in due course as we all start from zero, including us, which is beautiful. Love it. Let's see what we can do in the second season. It promises to be an interesting end to the window. I will say that. There are, as I say, probably another 4 that need to come in. But I've been quite good this summer. Normally, when I rip things up and start again, we end up with like 20 players. And I've been really methodical in bringing in players that will only improve what we have. And I think that was important. It's also giving the youngsters a chance that are still here as well. Obviously, Ernie Weaver had a very good season last season. Still here and still very much in the main picture. We just need a little bit more. That's all we need. Just a little bit more. Another goalkeeper, as I mentioned. Although Charles had a very good end to last season. Had like 5 goalkeepers on trial at one time, which was maybe excessive, but it was better to look at them all at once, wasn't it? As here come Hull. And good challenge from Max Lowe, but he's still picked up the ball. Has the Hull man into Murata. Will he get a shot away? And Pert Harris will pick it up on the edge of the box. Not run before we can walk. We haven't changed an awful lot in terms of the shape and in terms of the way the team played. Because I think we've got, 3 new signings in the lineup tonight? Yeah, including this man, Bushy. Into Marcondes. On towards Pert Harris. Marcondes looking through for Bushy again. Can he find a ball into the centre? Hopefully he can, but he will go back into Dominic Iorfa. In towards Marcondes. Iorfa looking for the ball into the penalty area. Looks to the back post for Max Lowe, and it's headed away. Lamusi. Oh, he's got away from Potts. In towards Umar. Oh, and Charles with the save, but only just. Crikey, that was close. Leeds have taken an early lead. Charlton have taken an early lead against the title favourites as well. As Umar with the shot, good save from Charles. Regan Slater did have an eye on him. Regan Slater. He signed a new contract with Hull, so that one was put to bed fairly quickly. Milner looking through for McBurney, has got through the offside trap, and he opens the scoring for the new season for Hull City. Not quite sure what happened there. Well, I know what happened there. They came through the centre of the park, and they were allowed to drive a bus through the middle of the back 3. And that's not great. Ollie McBurney with the opening goal of the night. And Hull City lead. It's a long season. As we knew last year, it was a long season. To clamber out the final minutes of the season, hopefully we don't have to do that again. Because if we do, I probably won't be in a job by the time we get there. My ambition is a lot higher. Bushy has the ball. But when you're trying to do it on a shoestring, as I mentioned, Rome wasn't built in a day. And this Rome definitely won't be built in a couple of weeks, a couple of months, let alone a day. We have got a very young back 3 today. Dominic Iorfa's aside, and he's only in his mid-20s, as Freddie Potts with a challenge. But Hull have it in the penalty area. Drame. Nice 1-2. He's cutting inside. He gets the shot away, and it's a second goal for Hull. And it's a bit of a bang-bang moment for us as we fall for a second one. Just, chasing shadows around the edge of the box, and then he comes inside. It's a great finish, to be fair. Kisses the post on the way in. Hull lead by 2-0. Right, one thing we are going to do. We need to get tighter with that crossing. Stop the cross. It's definitely something we maybe should have thought about at the beginning, because it's been all Hull. You can see that. Look at it. Free kick for Hull. Beloshi. No, it's going to be Umar to take it. And it's a good free kick. Oh, it's a good save from Charles as well. In towards Weaver again. Looking cross field for Iorfa. Plays it up the lane for Bushi. On to Marcondes. Trying to drive through midfield. That's a bit better from us. Pert Harris gets the shot away but skies it, but it's better. Low with the ball. Trying to find a ball into the centre. Pert Harris will keep it alive. Come on, Miles, do something with it. Plays it in to Bushi. Plays it on to Iorfa. Get an angle to try and get the ball inside the penalty area. Bushi does well to get away from his man. Good save from the goalkeeper. First time we've tested him. Hopefully we will continue to do so. Barry Bannon has the corner. Can he find a teammate? Ball towards the back stick looking for Weaver. And Pert Harris will be the man that keeps it alive. What can he do with it? Plays a 1-2 with Milner. Fantastic. And Iorfa again trying to come round the outside. Iorfa pick a man out. He does with Marcondes, but there is a man straight in front of him. But he is behind for another corner. We're ending the first half better. Free kick. Marcondes with it towards the back stick. I mean, you've got to attack the ball. Pert Harris with the shot from distance. This time just a little bit closer, but not close enough. And that is half-time. Hull lead by 2-0 at the break. To be fair, we kind of gifted the 2, didn't we? And now we're scrambling to try and get ourselves back in the game. We are going to have a look at something tactically at half-time. It's going to be what we do with the ball in the final third. So, do we work the ball in the box or get it in early? I think we hit it in early. Is that a wise idea? I'm not sure. With the size of the player we got up front, I'm not sure, but it's something just to tinker with at the start of the second half. Finds Marcondes. Nice ball round the corner for Pert Harris. Needs a bit of support as Bushi tries to chase it down. It's a corner early in the second half. Pert Harris is on the edge of the box. Barry Bannon, someone hit the damn thing for Christ's sake. Iorfa, anybody, ball towards the back stick. And he is picked up by Pert Harris. This is better from us. Just now got to try and do something with it as Bailey Calamachi shoots wide. Not sure how from that angle, but he did shoot wide. As the ball goes into the penalty area. Ollie McBurney wins the header, but it is over the bar in towards Potts. Back into Weaver. Up towards Lowe. It's nice football. Once we get it down and we start knocking it around, I mean, that looked like a foul to me. Anyway, we carry on with Umar. In towards McBurney. On towards Miller. Brandon Williams. Tries to cut inside. Bushi gets the first yellow card of the season. Slater with the free kick. In towards the penalty area. There was 3 going for the same ball, but we managed to deal with it. Calamachi. Oh, what happened there? Bailey Calamachi just seemed to fall over. Trying to control the ball. Fair enough. As Miller has got the ball. Tries to find the ball in behind. Brandon Williams is there. Now we should be stopping the cross coming into the penalty area, but we don't. It goes in low, and it's over the bar by the keeper. Okay, let's have a look at a couple of changes, shall we? Because I'm noting that Bushi is on a 6. He's on a 5.99 to be precise. So Huggins is going to come on. We're going to take off Bailey Calamachi as well. Patrick Bamford is going to come on. Didn't have much of a pre-season. Neither of these players had much of a pre-season. And we're going to take off Marcondes as well. And Skipson is going to come on in his place. Trying to come down the field. Looks for Huggins. Header inside. Might have been best at chesting it down. And Iorfa's lost out to Ollie McBurney. He's causing all sorts of problems. Umar with the shot. Over the bar though. Hughes. Drame in towards... I mean, we can't get anywhere near him, it seems, at the moment. Hughes again. Looking for Brandon Williams. On towards Miller. Got to try and close him down. As Umar with the shot. Over the bar again. Being very wasteful, Hull City at the moment. Drame with the throw. Cardiff are having an interesting return to Championship life. 3-1 down to Derby County. Ball towards the far post. Miller heads over the bar. Fair, we should be more than 2-0 down at this point. Back into Hughes. On towards Fan Wu. Into Williams. See, you just got to try and engage them a bit more. Burney with the shot, Charles with the save. You know, managers these days, they talk about work in progress and opening night jitters, if I'm thinking theatrically, which I am. Then we have had both of that tonight so far. It's a work in progress. Still a long way in the transfer window to go. To be fair, we've done well since we've been 2-0 down, I think. There were 2 quick-fire goals. We've weathered the storm. We've started to play a bit more football. And hopefully we will get a reward from Huggins. Until then, Pandur has the ball at his feet. He sends it long down the field. Dominic Alpha wins the header. Can't wait for the match engine to change a little bit. Because we're just getting done by players just heading the ball away when they've got so much time to chest it down and do something. We'll make a couple of changes while there's a break in play. Freddie Potts is going to come off. We're going to bring on Joe Emery. I'm going to make that a thing if it kills me. And we're going to take off Pert Harris. And we're going to bring on Charlie McNeil. The final change of the evening. Probably not going to affect the result. They might have one more. Speaking of teams losing by 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers are losing by 2 to Charlton. That's a surprise. I thought Wolves would start pretty well. Umar with the free kick. It's a good save from Charles. Definitely earned his corn tonight. I think he's got the highest average rating out of everybody, and he has. Only just. 3 minutes of added time to come. Consolation goal not coming tonight. The opening night doesn't tend to show you how your season's going to go. It just shows you that things need to change as Hull City win it comfortably. In the end, has to be said, from my perspective, we blew a second early as well, Mr. Referee. Not liking that. But yeah, definitely domination from Hull. 11 shots on target. And they only grabbed the 2, which is a full credit to our goalkeeper, who definitely earned his corn. So the rest of the Championship fixtures from the opening night of the season. Wrexham beat Bristol City. There is Charlton beating Wolves. Derby beat Cardiff on their return to the Championship. Leeds won on their return to the Championship. Leicester beat Southampton. Middlesbrough beat Preston. Hull beat us, obviously. Sheffield United beat Luton 4-1. Stoke beat Oxford. And Swansea had a 5-2 win over Blackburn. So what we're going to do, we're going to take on Bolton in the first round of the Carabao Cup. We're going to take on Charlton. We're going to take on Derby. And we're going to take on Bristol City. And we're going to come back for the trip to Wolves. Because that's an interesting one for us to come back for, I believe. Obviously the title favourites against one of the relegation favourites. Could be a fairly interesting game for us. Hopefully by that point we'll have kind of nearly finalised the squad as well. We will do a little bit more work between now and then to make sure that we are ready to go. Hopefully we'll pick up a few points along the way and get this season off and running. Disappointing tonight, but 1 down, 45 to go. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.